What you like about it so far?
It cuts through, it's easy to use, it's lighter,
Okay.
it's not as heavy, tall, bulky.
All right, so real quick, this ground is rock hard. Go ahead and do me a favor and just show us how quick it slices the ground. Yeah,
It doesn't take much.
that was stinking simple. So far, you liking it?
I love it.
Hey everyone, it is still too cold and snowy to be out detecting, so today we are going to give you a quick review of the Lesche Sampson, a metal detecting shovel that the guys at High Plains Prospecting set Rachel up with several months ago. So please stay tuned for this episode of A Muddy Study, where we take a look at treasure hunting equipment and give you our muddy review. Before I get started, I have put the links in the description to the shovel and to the High Plains store so you can check them out for all your gold panning, metal detecting, magnet fishing, and treasure hunting needs. Over the last couple years, we have been using your everyday garden shovels to pluck our finds out of the ground. Rachel has preferred her round point, and I have enjoyed a certain spade or sharpshooter that has served me well. But these are heavy and not the best for hard-packed soil or making that perfect edged plug that can be easily returned to the hole. I even managed to break a couple of the wooden handles last year as well. So, after a trip to High Plains store in Overland Park, we decided to try out one of these really nice Sampson T handles. This video is our experience so far, and since we're coming from the garden shovels, this perspective will be quite the contrast from what we've been using. And don't forget, we are still amateur. We did have a no-name Lesche that we were using at the same time, so it gave us a good comparison, until it bent. All the Sampson shovels from High Plains have a 5-star rating and are made extremely durable. They come in 18-inch, 31-inch, and 36-inch lengths with either the T handle or ball handle. You can get one in double serration, single serration, or no serration. For today, we're showing off the 36-inch T handle Sampson single serration shovel. This rugged shovel looks to be made of high-quality materials and is a lot lighter than our old shovels. The welds look deep and strong. Coming in at around 2.5 pounds compared to the spade and round point at over 4 pounds each, it is a lot easier to carry around. That right there was a nice selling point. That is, unless you're using your shovel as part of your weightlifting program. This Lesche is sharp and sturdy. Rachel has used it to pry some very heavy items and dirt. It did not have any give in it. No, she would not let me try to bend it, but she is a strong girl and I wouldn't argue with her, especially with a shovel in her hand. The shovel is incredibly easy to drive into the ground, even dry, hard-packed yards. It made beautiful plugs out of nearly every soil type. Our 10-year-old was able to use it with ease even in dry, hard ground, and it proved to be a good size for our 7-year-old as well. Even the 2-year-old was dragging it across the yard when we weren't using it. You will notice the gray paint is wearing off the handle and it is scratched up some, and that is because Rachel has been using this for several months before this review. We tried it in a yard after the rain and it was a lot easier to push into the ground than the cheaper shovel, and the difference was extremely noticeable by Rachel and myself as we compared how they glided through the topsoil. It still brought the edges of the plug up, but not near as bad as the cheaper shovel. The welds look really good and strong, and we've been out several times in roots, dry hard dirt, and soft wet ground. The blade barely looks used. It slices through with ease, and I even tried it on frozen ground with some success. So now that we have taken a quick look at this, time for our muddy rating. This Lesche has been a great overall, and in the last several months Rachel and I have loved using it. The few times she has let me use it, I've been impressed with the design and weight and the smooth cutting that it has in the various soil types. We really do not have any complaints, and the only improvement would be making the top edge a little bit larger for the foot to get a better grip when pushing it into the ground. But still, we're going to give this 5 out of 5 mud spots, as it's been a great addition to our detecting equipment. I want to thank you for joining us and taking this quick look at the Sampson Lesche. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, check out the links in the description, and let's go find something.